Good evening. I would like to welcome our parents, teachers, counselors, staff, administrators, board members, current and former students, and especially Mr. Brosz's family for joining us in this celebration of life in memory of Mr. Jose Brosz. My name is Memo, or as Mr. Brosz would call me, El Fighting Memo. And I in return would call him El Mexican Elvis Presley. It's no secret that Mr. Brosz had a positive impact on many people's lives. He guided countless of students to overcome their challenges and help them achieve their goals and dreams of living a successful and happy life. I'm one of those who was blessed by his wisdom. Mr. Brosz was my teacher, my mentor, my boss, and most importantly, my friend. I would like to share some of my earliest memories of Mr. Brosz as my teacher. It began in the fall semester of 1987 at Mar Vista High School. This was Mr. Brosz's first year as a history teacher, and I was fortunate enough to be one of his first students of his professional career. I can vividly recall how I felt when I first walked into his classroom. The final bell rang. I sat on my desk, and he stood up from his. The first emotion that I felt was fear. I didn't know if I was going to learn about the Roman Empire or get beat up like a gladiator in the Colosseum. And I'm sure I wasn't the only one. But as the academic year with them came to an end, that fear was soon replaced by admiration. Mr. Brosz shared many of his life experiences with all of his students. Here was this man who became a successful educator despite the odds against him. He instilled in us that we can all do the same. Mr. Brosz was the one who inspired me to become a teacher. I remember he said, "Memo, why don't you become a teacher?" And I replied, "I want to make money." An engineer, right? He then showed me his pay stub. My jaw dropped. I go, "This is how much you get paid, and all you do is sit down?" He promised that he would support me if I decided to become a teacher and work for this great district. He kept his promise. I did become a math teacher, got to work for him, and even become part of his administrative team as his attendance coordinator. I also said that I wanted to work with him until the end of his career. That I did. Mr. Brosz once read a quote that said, "Education is simply the soul of a society as it passes from generation to another. Although his soul is now in heaven, I, for one, like many others, will carry his lessons and make sure to pass them to the next generation." Thank you very much.